it down, that's a cop. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered how much of a difference ceramic coating makes on headers? We're gonna test that out on Tyler's 72 Chevelle, so stay tuned.
All right guys, we have a 383 small block Chevy here, and we're running the Doug's headers with a black manufacturer coating.
And we're gonna do several different temperature readings, starting with the temp gun to measure the header temps. Then I also have a meat thermometer with the probe stuck right there. That should be a great spot to see how hot it gets underneath the hood and what kind of intake temperatures we're gonna have. And we're also going to measure the coolant temperatures. And I'm not sure that's gonna make much of a difference, but who knows, maybe it will. That's the whole point of this, is we're gonna collect the data and see the differences. And these are our idle temperatures on the headers. Holy moly, 570 degrees. Go to a couple of different ones. .500 error, which means it's 600 degrees. Back one, error, 400. So it's all over the place, but anyway, up to 600 degrees and at least 450. So on the collector, we're about 440, 445. 113-ish, 110 degrees or so at the meat thermometer. With the hood open, it's gonna get a lot worse with the hood closed. And we're currently sitting at about 195 degrees, getting close to 200 on the coolant temperature.
The temperature differences once they're ceramic coated, especially with the cowl induction hood sucking in more cold air.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we can lower the intake temperatures, that's going to be better for power. It has to be. Yeah, we are creeping back up. It hasn't really cooled down below 200 at all. It is a hot day, 27 degrees Celsius, but I did expect it to cool down a little bit more. Down, that's a cop. No way. Well, we got pulled over.
I'll be pulling you over.
Bit of noise?
No.
Speed?
Yeah.
For what speed though?
What speed do you have me on, sir?
88.
88?
Where?
60.
And 60 on here?
Yep.
Well, at idle parked here, we're up to 145 degrees there and baking at 230 degrees there. So our under hood temperatures are really hot. He let you go with a verbal warning.
He's gonna leave my car won't even start because it's too hot.
Yeah.
You're taking too long, sir.
That cop was cool, man. He, like if we were going above the speed limit, you know, it is what it is, and he could have done whatever still. All right, throw the temperature on it. 400 or so. 600. It got a little hotter. That one's 600 plus. So it gets really hot just from idling around and a little bit of scooting. We measured what, 600 degrees. It maxed out my temperature gun, and yeah. So that's the deal with the black painted headers. I bet you when you're going, you know, down a quarter mile full run, you're well over 1,000 degrees. It's got to be.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So we got some good baseline numbers, 600 degrees on the primaries, 450 degrees on the collectors, which is a great spot to measure from. Looks like 135 degrees or more on the underhood temperatures when you're on throttle. And your coolant temperatures never got below 200 degrees. It was pretty warm. Granted, it is 27 degrees Celsius out here, so it is a very warm day. But again, we got a good baseline.
Yeah, so I think I'll go home, take these headers out, send them off, get them ceramic coated, and then we'll be back again shortly.
Do it all again.
Do it all again.
Several months later.
We are back. The ceramic coated headers are installed. They look fantastic. It's a beautiful day out, 27 degrees Celsius, the same as it was the last day. So everything should be pretty comparable. What were your first impressions?
Well, when I first installed it, I would say I noticed a slight performance increase,
Okay,
but hard to say with the 3 weeks downtime we had.
naturally.
And unfortunately, the coolant sensor broke, so we had to get a brand new sensor and a brand new gauge. But gauges, or sorry, not the gauge, the sensor's same style.
Same style, okay. And the sensor's in the same location as it was before in the cylinder head, so theoretically it should measure the same coolant temperatures as it did before, but different sensor, different gauge, there could be some variances, so keep that in mind. But in any case, let's pop the hood, we'll take a look at it and get some readings.
Let's do it.
So the last time we did this, the primaries were reading over 500 degrees. In fact, we maxed out the little temp gun here, which might be 600 degrees or so. So this is gonna be a lot lower, I'm certain. That's the thermometer probe for our intake temps. And the collector was, what, 440, 450 degrees. So fire it up and let's see what it is now. 230, 240. That was a hotter one. Next one. 300. Holy crap, that's way different.
Just a slight improvement.
Yeah.
Right?
Jeez. Well over 200 degrees, almost 300 degrees different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about the same situation as we were the last time. So I feel like our temperatures, I feel like they're pretty accurate. I feel like the gauge is working because this is exactly what we were seeing before. 122 degrees. I remember that's about the same as it was before as well.
For underhood temps.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a steady state cruise. That's still about what, 195 or so, 196, I don't know. So we're 133 degrees. Let's see how it goes when you open it up. So it got down to 106. Well, you gotta brake for this, Ben. Woohoo! You're gonna put us in the ditch.
That's why I need my disc brakes.
88.
I went down to 88.
Went down to 88, 97. I feel like it isn't pushing as much heat at full throttle, so when you let off, the underhood temperatures are better, but I mean, it's so hard to tell and it's probably a little insignificant, but gosh, I wonder if there might be a difference here. Where we at? After a little jump, we're 235. So 200 and what is that? 230, I can't see.
That's 223, 218.
218 and getting colder, okay. 280, 270. So after a few rips, it got a little hotter. Okay. 380, 390. Wow, that one's really hot. We're gonna go to that one.
Blocked by the hose.
Sorry.
It's all good.
300, cooling down. 250, 270. Okay. Check this out. We've been sitting here for maybe 6 minutes. Look how cool it is now. That's what, 170 degrees. This one used to be 400 plus, and it's now what, 185. That's 160. This one about 130 degrees. That is a tremendous drop in temperature, and it really shows that ceramic coating, not only does it keep the exhaust heat in, but it doesn't retain that temperature. It lets it go, which is means you can go in here, change your spark plugs, and do all kinds of things, work on it without getting burned, and that alone makes it worth it.
From our resting with the hood open, our temps were sitting at 200 for our coolant. Just by flipping a UV here to switch directions, we're now sitting at 190.
190, and when you first shut it off, it was like 210, 220,
210,
wasn't it?
220, yeah.
Yeah, so it has cooled down significantly in a very short amount of time.
Definitely.
Comparing the data, the ceramic coated headers showed a 200 to 300 degree reduction on the primaries and nearly 270 degrees on the collector. At sustained wide open throttle, the difference is likely to be even greater. Temps recorded under the hood were very similar, though we did see temps under 100 degrees far more frequently with the ceramic coated headers. Coolant temps were about the same, which was expected, though the engine did seem to drop temps much quicker with the coated headers. So we've done the test, we got the data. Was it worth it? Well, let's look at the takeaways. In terms of peak performance, horsepower, reduction in temperatures or sustained temperatures, I didn't see a big difference. It was pretty insignificant. Where we did see a benefit was how quickly it recovered, how quickly it dropped temperatures. Agreed?
Yeah, absolutely, especially if you're going to go drag racing, hot lapping.
Yes, hot lapping. If you're going between rounds, you want this to cool down as quickly as possible, and it's going to be better with the ceramic coated headers, and we've quantified that with some data.
Absolutely, especially doing maintenance as well at the track.
You want to switch spark plugs or take a look at them, you can get your hands in there so much sooner than if it was with just painted headers or maybe exhaust manifolds. So big difference there.
Yeah, more time on the track.
Yeah, less downtime. That's fantastic. And then another benefit is the looks.
Oh, absolutely. You pop the hood at the car show, you got a piece of jewelry under the hood.
It looks so much better.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm a little partial to the shiny stuff,
Yeah.
but I think it looks so much better. But again, that's subjective. One thing we didn't talk about was in-cab temperatures, how hot it gets inside the car. Now, I know you don't have a lot of miles on the car, but what do you think?
No, definitely. But before we did the ceramic coating, it got pretty hot.
Yeah.
So now we're going to keep an eye on it and we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we saw, a 300 degree reduction in temperature at the collector, which is right under your feet. There's no way that's not going to make a difference, especially if you're a car that doesn't have carpet or insulation, a race car. Right? Like that's got to be something you can feel. So I see this as benefits everywhere, but what do you think? Was it worth it?
No, absolutely. I think it's a no-brainer. If you're going to put headers on the car, ceramic coat them.
100% agree. I've did it with mine. I just got mine redone, and I will always recommend it. We proved that there is reductions in temperature, and aside from a few $100s in cost, there's really no downside. You're gonna see benefits somewhere. How big those benefits are gonna be, it could depend on the vehicle, depend on the engine and whatnot, but you're not gonna lose anything, right? So
Absolutely.
I definitely recommend it. I wanna say thank you to Tyler, helping us out with this beautiful Chevelle. Great friend to the channel, and we're sure to have it more on the channel. We're gonna hopefully
a couple more weeks here.
Yeah, dyno and maybe drag racing to somehow, maybe we can quantify a little bit if there was some gains in power. So,
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to see that. So be sure to, subscribe for future videos on that. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, but obviously comment. Let us know what you think, what your experiences are with ceramic coating, all that. Leave a comment, we want to know. And as for that, as always, thanks for watching.